there are the Bears, so let's round out the starters for Coach Chow's Brown Bears. Beginning with the front row, it'll be Hattie Grant, Delaney Dill, and Elizabeth Mahoney trying to charge in with the try. A ball's going to pop free. Here's Kathy. Kathy trying to get around the wing, and is she in? She is, and the try is successful. The Bears will get the first points of the game.
5-0 Brown. Akila Kathy, you can expect to see quite a bit of that from her. She is tough to stop, let's put it that way. There you see Kathy gets the feed and takes it around the left end and just makes it into the try zone for 5.
Teams will play 80 minutes. And some space. Off to the races is Nikki Lynch. Finds pay dirt and puts the ball down as her try is successful. She got to the zone, just kind of hot-footed her way through. In rugby, as the Bears break a tackle. Here comes Morgan Cunningham. Gets through a couple of Tigers before her progress is finally stopped. Nice recovery there by Lauren Esquera of the Tigers to get back.
Impressive rumble there by Morgan Cunningham. She picked up some big yardage, and here they come again.
Yeah, out to the wing where Noelle Lewis has space, and she's into the try zone. And the Bears have scored twice in 3 minutes to make it 17-0.
Back-to-back quick tries for the Bears. This time Lewis, the senior from Vienna, Virginia, touches it down for 5 more, and it is 17-0 Brown. Let's take another look at that, and it all started with this great effort here by Morgan Cunningham.
Yeah, you could see she, and watch how quick the Bears were on this turn. That pitch out there by Tungway gets out, and Lewis just had all kinds of room. They're going to get the possession out of the scrum. The pitch back. The 8 trying to work forward is Vandervoort, and she is in for another successful try.
Bears really finding their groove right now. 3 tries in the last 5-6 minutes of this contest, and they've opened up a 22-0 lead on the Tigers. Take another look at this one.
Yeah, just some good pace there for the Bears. And you could see Princeton almost not sure whether they needed to defend the 11 Lewis or a Toigwe, who was off to the left. You saw again wrapped up by the Tigers' Cuniaris, and Bears looking to reset. Why not? Let's go to Kathy. And this time she is through. So 3rd time's the charm for the Bears.
This summer, Kate Muldoon, for instance, won the Club Sevens title this summer for the Chicago Lions. And, she said there were a handful of other players as, once again, here comes Kathy making her way toward the try zone, still on her feet, and in for another 5.
After that initial scrum, I really wasn't sure, Scott, whether the Bears were even going to come up with it. But talk about making something happen. A tremendous individual effort by Kathy. Here's the initial scrum. The Bears come up with the ball, pushing the pile. Vandervoort drops back, and look at that space there for Kathy. Gets around 1, 2, 3 backs, and then just picks the ball back up and keeps going. Pile. The reset back for Lynch. Lynch is going to keep rumbling forward, moves it ahead for Mahoney, and she's in for another successful try.
Great decision by Nikki Lynch. She tossed that to her teammate Elizabeth Mahoney at the precise time. Student at a school like Brown or Princeton, very difficult. Then you add to that being a student athlete, like having a full-time job, and it's even more difficult. But they find a way to get it done.
It's a great burst of speed there by Jordan Wiseman. Looks like the Bears about to hit the try, and again into the zone this time. Kate Muldoon, the Bears fly half. You ask Britt Brody from Field Hockey, they would say these first couple weeks of preseason are so important in pulling your team together, and you're seeing it here as Wiseman's going to charge forward for another successful try as the Bears wing back. The native of Mercer Island, Washington, has got the Bears on the board with another 5 points.
Yeah, Jordan.
College sports is in a really strange place with a lot of things moving around. You can set your clock to the 8 schools of the Ivy League as here comes Brown again. Lewis, does she get around? She does! Yep. And she is off to the races. Wow. That is what you call some speed from the Vienna, Virginia native. The wing caught that ball, found some space, and then it was a whole lot of daylight.
Tigers will try to advance it with the kick. Get a little breathing room here, and on the return, Cunningham with the toss. And here is Lewis once again. Another great stiff arm, and takes it in for 5 more.
Boy, Lewis has been truly outstanding on that wing. The Bears' number 11, she plays, she's listed on the left side, and boy, the Bears have found her now, by my count, 4 or 5 times. Watch Cunningham, and when she gets around right there, Annabelle Edwards of the Tigers, then she runs through.
Fighting her way through 4
Tigers.
defenders, 3 stiff arms for Lewis. Men's and women's cross country competed and did well yesterday as well, as the Bears look like they're on their way to another 5, and they are. Morgan Cunningham touches it down.
Yeah, they get it to Lynch, and why not? Lynch has some height to begin with, and then they lift her up. It's even taller, and here goes Akila Cathy again. Touches down for another successful Brown try. They also will take on Penn State and Dartmouth here at home, so Bears have really no slouches down the stretch when they return home, as they're going to get another successful try.
Great job by the Bears once again, as
That they're going to be pleased with.
yeah, no doubt. I think something to build on. Start the season 1-0, and a big test next week. Again, a team they tied last year here, Sacred Heart, 24-24. So good test for the Bears 1 week from today down in Fairfield, Connecticut.